Hi guys, I'm Sly Guy, and we're back with another video today. Tier list. Love doing tier lists. So simple, so easy, so entertaining for me to do. I actually enjoy doing tier lists a lot. I'm doing Sword and Shield. I beat the game. I beat the game like a week ago, maybe a couple days ago. Love it. Love the game so far, and I want to do a tier list of all the Pokemon in Sword and Shield. Just after beating the game, and then like doing a little bit, like peering into the competitive nature of Pokemon so far. My opinion has already changed on a lot of Pokemon since the last time I did a tier list of Gen 8. And the last time I did a tier list of Gen 8 is when I was talking about all of the Pokemon that got leaked, when all the Pokemon got leaked. And that tier list video has got copyright claimed. It was I got my first copyright strike because of this video, but oh well, what you gonna do? Learn from it, I guess. Speaking of my channel, here's my channel right here. If you like what you see and you want to see more, like, comment, subscribe. Well, I'm just asking you to subscribe right now if you enjoy what you're seeing. It will help me out a lot. As you can see, I'm playing Pokemon Shield right now. I'm over halfway done with the game. Upload-wise, I already beat the game. But, yeah, playing Pokemon Shield, play other games as well. So, subscribe if you like it. Without that, all, with everything out of the way with now, god damn, I cannot say a single damn sentence correctly. With everything out of the way now, let's get right to this tier list. I got 6 categories. I love it. I like it a lot. I like it. Meh, below meh. I definitely do not like this. And, of course, most tier lists start off with starters. Starters, overall, pretty disappointed in all the starters. I wish they had dual type-ins. It's probably my biggest disappointment because competitively wise, they kind of suck. I know it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to start. Grookey. Grookey's alright. I like Grookey. Alright. Thwackey, I also like Thwackey. I think Thwackey has one of the more solid mid-evolution designs in my opinion. And Rillaboom, you know what? I like it a lot. It's my favorite starter of the generation. I'll put him above I like it a lot. As of right now. Its hidden ability is Grassy Surge too, so once that gets released and official, I think Rillaboom will actually be pretty solid. It'll definitely be a really good, pretty good Grassy Surge setter. And Scorbunny. Scorbunny, I'll just put in I like it. Raboot, I'll put in meh. Got pretty mixed feelings about it. Cinderace, I'll put Cinderace in I like it. At first I thought it looked pretty just plain and boring, but in-game it looks better. Its hidden ability is pretty much Protein, so when that comes out, like, Cinderace will be pretty damn good. Cinderace's, Pyro Ball, its signature move, really cool animation. And it also has another move called Court Change, which is really good. It's a really good move. It pretty much switches the hazards to the hazards of the opposing sides. So let's say if your opponent got Stealth Rocks and a layer of spikes on you, if you use Court Change, that Stealth Rock and spikes now go onto your opponent's side of the field. It's a really good move. So I definitely see Cinderace being pretty solid. I think it's even solid like right now, even without its hidden ability. Sobble, I'll put I like it. But Drizzle's also meh. And Inteleon is definitely below meh. Inteleon is by far my least favorite starter of this generation. It's also the least competitively viable, in my opinion, especially when the hidden abilities come out, because Inteleon's hidden ability is Sniper. They've really screwed over Sobble's evolution. I am so disappointed in this evolution. It's just pure water, so it got nothing going on for it. Its move pool is pretty much just basic, like the common water move stabs that all water types get, like, oh, it gets ice coverage, of course it does, and then it gets really nothing else after that. It gets like Shadow Ball, Dark Pulse, but who cares really? Its hidden, its signature move is also pretty lackluster. Inteleon's just bad. I don't like it. Moving up with Chipmunks, they're below meh. I don't care about these Chipmunks at all. They're not good. Rookidee is adorable. I like it a lot. Corvisquire is honestly pretty meh. Corviknight, I like Corviknight a lot. It does look cool. I am a little bit disappointed in Corviknight though stat-wise, because it's just overall just another bulky steel flying type. The other two steel flying types we had previously, Celesteela and Skarmory, were also just really bulky steel flying types. And Corviknight is just the same. Like, why couldn't they just make it, like, really, really offensive? No, they just made it bulky again. We've seen that before. At least make it different if you're giving it a similar typing. Very disappointed in that, but it still looks cool. It's definitely my favorite steel flying design-wise. Gmax Corviknight. Do I really want to rank the Gigantamax Pokemon? I just put it on, I like it a lot. The Blipbug line. Blipbug is pretty meh. Dollar is also meh. Orbeetle though, I like Orbeetle. I'm not gonna put in I like it a lot, I'm gonna put in I like it. I gotta use it more. Honestly, between all of the bug types, Orbeetle might have the best edge. It's either Orbeetle or Centiskorch. Like, all of the bugs, like, I like all of the bugs design-wise, but competitively, like, I don't see any of them being too crazy because all of them have major flaws. Like, I think if Orbeetle got Quiver Dance, I think Orbeetle would also be very, very solid. It gets Calm Mind at least, but I think if it had Quiver Dance, Orbeetle I think would be really, really good. But it doesn't have Quiver Dance, it just has Calm Mind. Gigantamax Orbeetle, I like Gigantamax Orbeetle probably is one of the coolest Gigantamax forms. This looks awesome. I haven't even seen this one in game yet, because I can't freaking find it. Because I get crappy raids, and every time I find one to join, it's either a link code that I don't know, or I just join it too late. But it looks cool. Nickit and Feeble, they're just meh. Like, they really sucks. And Feeble really sucks stat-wise. It's not a good Pokemon. Gossifleur, I like Gossifleur. And Eldegoss is meh. I really hoped Gossifleur turned into a waifu Pokemon, but it didn't. It turned into this Cotton Ball. This Cotton Ball might actually be at least decent. It's somewhat bulky, and it has Regenerator, so it has potential to be alright, but it's not that great. Wooloo's adorable. I like Wooloo. And I'll put his evolution out. I like it too. Like, I think its design is solid. I don't think it's gonna be very good, but it might have a niche in the smaller tiers because it does have Fluffy. We'll see. Choodle is just hilarious. I love Choodle's design. Like, not in the good way. Like, it looks really dumb, but it looks dumb in the right way. And then we got Dreadnought. I like Dreadnought. Dreadnought has potential to be actually really solid and competitive, I think. And Gigantamax Dreadnought. I also like the look of Gigantamax Dreadnought. I don't know what's going to be better, just regular Dynamax Dreadnought or Gigantamax Dreadnought, because Dreadnought has Swift Swim. So its water move sets up Rain, but I think Gigantamax Dreadnought's water move sets up Stealth Rock. So I would rather. So I'm torn between like which one's going to be better. Like the Stealth Rock though is really cool. But I'll move on to a different Pokemon, Yamper. Yamper below Matt. I never liked Yamper the first minute I saw it. I just don't like it. But Boltund, I hate Boltund. I hate it. I hate how this Pokemon looks. It legitimately unsettles me. I said this in my other tier list when I did Sword and Shield. It has not changed. I hate this Pokemon. It doesn't look any better in this than the actual gameplay. In the game, in its 3D model, in-game, it still looks dumb. And it's just weak as hell. There's nothing special about it. It's pretty much like a Manectric. Like, I can name so many electric types that Boltund is like. And it doesn't play its role as an electric type better than a lot of those Pokemon. It just plays the same damn role. It sucks. I hate it so much. Roly-Poly. Roly-Poly, I like Roly-Poly. I like Roly-Poly's design a lot. Carkol is kind of meh, honestly. And Colossal, I'm gonna go down to Colossal. I like it. When I did my list earlier with the lakes, I had Colossal in the highest spot. I love it. But I'm kind of disappointed with its stat-wise, because it's not offensive at all. It's really bulky, but it has no offensive presence, and it doesn't have offensive setup either. And like, it's cool that it's bulky, but it still has a really bad defensive typing. It's 4 times weak to ground and 4 times weak to water, and both of those typings are just insanely common. Its Gigantamax form, though, looks cool. I don't know what its Gigantamax form does either, because I've never seen this one either. You know that they're making a Gigantamax Snorlax now? Like, that's pretty cool. That means, like, other Pokemon that don't have a Gigantamax form yet could get one. Pretty cool. Applin's pretty meh. Flapple. I'll put Flapple in, I like it. Flapple's solid. I like that it gets Hustle, I like that it gets Dragon Dance. I like this Pokemon has potential. Appletun might be the better one, because it can be bulky. But Appletun is meh. I think it looks stupid. Like, it's a freaking apple pie. That's stupid. You can't make a Pokemon look cool when you make it look like an apple pie. And then Gigantamax Appletun, I don't know what this Pokemon does, but it looks stupid. It looks really stupid. I'm putting it below meh. I don't like how this Gigantamax form looks at all. And then the snakes are also below meh. They're just insanely boring. I'll put its Gigantamax form in meh because I think it's pretty cool looking and I like how it spins. But other than that, these snakes are just so damn boring. Like, there's nothing special about these snakes. They're just dumb snakes. They're not cool at all. There's nothing special about them compared to any other of the snakes, besides it got some ground typing. That's it. They're just boring snakes. Alright, I'm already running out of space here. I don't have anything, and I love it yet. Man. What's going to be the first Pokemon that's going to be and I love it? I think I have an idea. First off, Cramorant. I hate it. I hate it. It sucks. It sucks, and it looks so damn stupid. I hate how it looks. The green eyes, just how... it looks so... I hate it. I don't like it. Arrokuda's pretty below meh. I think it looks kind of dumb. But Barraskewda... I like Barraskewda a lot. It's really damn good. If you want to talk about good waters, like, don't use Inteleon if you play Sword and Shield. Like, you can just use Barraskewda, and it plays the role of an offensive water type better than Inteleon, because it's faster and it hits harder. Like, unless you just wanted a special water type attacker for some reason. But no, Barraskewda is actually really, really solid. Insanely fast, it hits pretty hard too, so Barraskewda, really good. Toxel, I don't like Toxel. I don't like this design at all, looks really dumb. But Toxtricity, I love Toxtricity, it looks so damn cool. Like, the blue one is less cool. Like, that's what everybody says. Like, the yellow one looks so much cooler than the blue one. But damn, this Pokemon looks so awesome. And Punk Rock is a really cool and unique ability. And Overdrive, that's a cool, unique signature move that makes Punk Rock a lot better, too. Like, Toxtricity is really solid. Cool typing, cool unique typing. They're finally giving Electric types some unique typings in here. And Toxtricity is just awesome. Sizzlipede, meh. But Centiskorch, I'm gonna put Centiskorch in, I like it a lot. Centiskorch is probably my favorite bug in the generation. I can't decide that yet, I think it's too early, and I haven't really used the bugs too much. I used Centiskorch a little bit in my playthrough, but it didn't actually end up in my final team. But I like the look of it. It does have a bad 4 times weakness to rocks, and it is pretty slow. But I think it has a need. I think people can still use it, especially when the lower tiers hit. And then Gigantamax Centiskorch looks really cool, so I'll put it in the same tier. Clobbopus, I like Clobbopus. Clobbopus is freaking adorable. It is one of the most adorable Pokemon in this generation. Crablock, I'll also put Crablock in the I like it spot. I think it really has a unique move. What is it? Octolock? Octolock is a really cool signature move. I wonder if I'm not sure if it'll be used though, but I see Octolock having like no, Graplock having some potential. That's a really cool shiny too. I seen it shiny, it looks awesome. So I'll put it in the I like it spot. Next up, Sinistea. Sinistea is adorable. I'll put Sinistea and I like it. And then Poltegeist, I'll also put Poltegeist and I like it. I think I had it in Meh earlier in my first tier list. But Poltegeist, like, I can see Poltegeist like being pretty solid competitively as well. It got really high special attack, and it gets Shell Smash with weak armor, so it's not the fastest, but boost like one Shell Smash and it can outspeed your opponent's whole team and easily sweep. So Poltegeist has potential in my opinion. That I don't remember what this Pokemon's name is. Hatenna. I like Hatenna. I like this. I don't remember this one's a lot, but Hatterena. Freaking love this Pokemon. The wife. This is the Gardevoir of Sword and Shield, and I freaking love it. I love it. You put the Gigantamax form in the same spot. Looks great. I love the Gen 8 waifu. Freaking love it. For all of the wrong reasons. Impidimp. Impidimp is definitely below Meh. I think Impidimp honestly looks pretty stupid. Morgrem. I'll put Morgrem in the Meh. I think it's pretty awkward. And I just don't like that shade of green. And then Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl. I like Grimmsnarl a lot. Grimmsnarl is pretty cool. The only thing I don't like about it is like the green. I don't like that shade of green. I think Grimmsnarl has a really nice shiny. I like Grimmsnarl shiny a lot. I think I definitely prefer the shiny over the regular. But Grimmsnarl pretty solid. Cool unique type and decent stats. It is a little slow in my opinion, but once again, Grimmsnarl is another Pokemon I see potential to be like pretty decent. Like, Game Freak did a lot better with the stats of all these Pokemon than they did in Sun and Moon. Like, Sun and Moon had so much potential. Sun and Moon had so much Pokemon that just looked great, and there were so many great designs in Sun and Moon. But then when it came to the stats and viability of a Pokemon competitively, they were garbage. When you think of a OP, competitively viable Pokemon in Sun and Moon, you only think of a Tapus. You only think of an Ultra Beast. The only regular Pokemon that you would think of would be Toxapex. That'll be the only non-legendary, non-Ultra Beast from Sun and Moon that was competitively viable. Like Mimikyu, like you can argue with, but Mimikyu still isn't the greatest. It was an OU for a long while, but it definitely wasn't as game-breaking as Toxapex was, and Metapus and Ultra Beast. Like, but this generation, like, I can see, like, a lot of Pokemon I see, they definitely have potential. I definitely see potential in a lot of these Pokemon, and I like it. I like that a lot. Alright, my list is getting a little too big. You can only see you can't see the I love it spot, so I hope I remember if I have a Pokemon that goes in the I love it spot to move it up so you can see me put it there. G-Max Grimmsnarl, I'll put G-Max Grimmsnarl in the I like it a lot spot. I think it looks really cool, and I think it does look better than regular Grimmsnarl because you can't see the green as much. Gigantamax Grimmsnarl just looks badass. I might even put in I love it, but I never used one, so I'm not going to do that yet. The Zigzagoon line, God, it's so disappointing. I'm just going to put all of them and I like it, because they don't get Belly Drum or Extreme Speed. I'll put Obstagoon and I like it a lot, actually. It's so disappointing that they don't get the same Zigzagoon sets, so you can't use them the same. It's so disappointing. Like, why doesn't it get Extreme Speed or Belly Drum? Why? Like, most of the time, the move pulls of a Pokemon are like 99% identical. Like, why not give him those two moves? It makes me so mad. It's such a lost opportunity. Of a Meowth meh. Like, this Meowth really didn't need another regional variant. Like, they could have easily given it to another Pokemon. I will say it's a lot better than a Alolan Meowth, but still. Berserker. I'll put Berserker and I like it too. Alright, now you guys can't even see my I like it a lot spot. Got a lot of Pokemon. Usually I don't do the pre-evolutions, but nah, I'm doing it in this episode because it's a new region and generation, so people are probably curious about the other forms. Cursula, I like Galarian Cursula a lot. The concept is amazing. Dead Coral, the concept is so good. Like, I just love it. And this Pokemon, now that it can hold an Eviolite and it gets Strength Sap and it got a better typing than Water and Rock, like, this Pokemon is actually really damn bulky and is pretty damn good right now and competitive is what I am seeing. Cursula, I like Cursula a lot too. Oh, god damn it, you guys couldn't see me. Yeah, I like these two Pokemon a lot. The concept, amazing. I love their designs. And pretty good. I actually think, like, Galarian Cursula is better than Cursula right now. I haven't really seen Cursula be used, which saddens me. Alright, next up, the Farfetch and Sirfetch. I like them. I'm not too crazy about it, but I like them. I like that they gave Sirfetch a better hidden ability. Because Steadfast is not good, but Scrappy has potential. So Sirfetch could be really good in lower tiers because it has a really high attack stat. So yeah. Galarian Mr. Mime, I want to put it in meh. I think it is an improvement from the regular Mime, but just not that much. The Mr. Rime, I like Mr. Rime. I'll put it higher. I'm actually this is a pretty solid design in my opinion, actually. And yeah, I see it being decent competitively. It got a unique ability too. I'm not sure how useful it'll be, but yeah, I can see Mr. Rime being solid. Galarian Yama and Runerigus. I'm gonna put Galarian Yama. I like it, and I also like Runerigus. Ghost Ground, I see potential there. I'm not sure how good it'll be competitively though, because it's kind of just pretty much super similar from regular Cofagrigus, just the X added ground typing, so I don't know how well that will play a part. Galarian Ponyta. Galarian Ponyta is adorable. I like Galarian Ponyta a lot. Well, I like it. I'm just gonna put him at a like it spot, but it's adorable. Galarian Rapidash. I don't like it as much as I like Galarian Ponyta. I don't like how smug it looks. I wish it looked more majestic, maybe even Pegasus-like. I like that it's Psychic Fairy instead of just a pure Psychic, but still, they didn't really do much for its stats either. Like, its stats I think are exactly the same from regular Rapidashes. So I don't see it being great, which is disappointing. Also, we got a lot of Psychic Fairies. Like, we got the Gen 8 Rot Waifu too. They're giving us a lot of Psychic Fairies right now. We don't need that much. Galarian Weezin. Galarian Weezin, I love it. I freaking love Galarian Weezin. It's the best Galar form of the generation. I love it. Just look-wise, not competitively, but look-wise. Like, I freaking love its design. I love its typing, and I love its new ability, Neutralizing Gas. It has potential. It has two great abilities now, and Levitating that. It also gets Misty Terrain, but I think Misty Terrain is definitely the worst of the abilities. I still wish it got better recovery options, and I wish it had setup so it could be offensive. But still, I like it. I don't think it's going to be too insane, but I think it will be pretty decent. The Darumaka line. The Darumaka is adorable. I like it. And then a Galarian Darmanitan. I like it a lot. I haven't used this Pokemon yet, but I thought Galarian Darmanitan would be worse than regular Darmanitan, but I think Galarian Darmanitan is better, because this Pokemon's ability just makes it hit so damn hard. So it pretty much got a choice band. Its ability is a choice band. So it can have a choice band and still hold a choice scarf at the same time. Like, that's crazy. And then it can even Dynamax and still switch its moves. Like Galarian Darmanitan just hits so goddamn hard, and it's awesome. I like it hit. It's so good. I really can't wait to use one. Also, the Zen mode Galarian Darmanitan, I like it a lot. It looks so much cooler than the Zen mode Darmanitan. It's also a little more easier to actually use, since I think the regular's Darmanitan Zen mode had to get below half health. This Zen mode, you just have to get it at half health. Also, just stat-wise, Galarian Darmanitan Zen mode is just way better than Darmanitan Zen mode, because I think it was slow as hell, and it was already at such low HP. But this Pokemon gets like, what? Like base, like, God, its speed stat is insane. What is it? I gotta look it up. 135 speed. God damn it, it took me forever to look that shit up. Alright. Moving on. Those Pokemon are awesome. Moving on. Galarian Stunfisk. I like it. God, I just love what they did with Galarian Stunfisk. Like, Game Freak are freaking geniuses sometimes with their designs. They are freaking geniuses. A Bear Trap Stunfisk. It's amazing. I don't think it's still going to be too great competitively, but God, the concept alone is just freaking hilarious. Milcery, the pre-evolution of Alcremate. It's pretty meh. I don't think it needed to exist. And it's a drop of milk. Alcremate, I like Alcremate. Its stats actually are pretty decent. Like, I can actually see Alcremate like being somewhat decent competitively. It also got a cool signature move in Decorate, giving it just +2 special attack. Also +2 attack, but the special attack part is what's mostly great. And then it's G-Max form, the Stat Cake, I also put in I like it. God damn. God, there's so much Pokemon in this tier list. Phalanx. I like Phalanx a lot. When I think I did this before, I think I like put Phalanx in like meh. But Phalanx, I like it a lot. I use it on my team. Phalanx is freaking adorable. I just love it. Also, its signature move, No Retreat, is awesome. It gives it +1 to all of its stats, and then the only downside is like it can't switch out. I mean, it's cool. It got Define as its hidden ability. It can set up with No Retreat and get +1. It can Dynamax and use Max Knuckle to get +1, another +1 attack. Like, it's cool. Like, Phalanx, I can see Phalanx having potential to be pretty decent. Not sure in the higher tiers, but definitely like lower tier, like UU at least. Maybe RU, but man, like Phalanx has potential and I like it. It's so adorable. Pincurchin, I'm gonna put Pincurchin out. I like it. I'm glad it's not like the electric type Pikamuku. It actually has offensive capabilities. It has electric terrain too, so that just makes it good. And Pincurchin has potential to be decent. I mean, Pikamuku did as well, but I think Pincurchin is a lot better. Snom and Frostmoth, the Ice Bug. Snom is pretty meh. Like, it's just a caterpillar that's ice. And then Frostmoth. I like Frostmoth's design a lot. I'm gonna put in I like it a lot. Where's Orbeetle? Where did I put Orbeetle? Did I put Orbeetle and I like it a lot? No, I just put Orbeetle and I like it. Orbeetle probably does have my least favorite design in the bugs, but I think it has potential to probably be the most competitive one. It's either Orbeetle or Cinderscorch that are going to be the most competitive. I'm really disappointed in Frostmoth though, honestly. I really wanted it to be like the Volcarona of this generation and have like crazy stats, but its stats are pretty overall very mediocre, especially its speed stats. Speed stats is only like 65, so even it does have Quiver Dance, but even with like one Quiver Dance, it will still get outsped by a lot of common choice Scarfers. So it's really disappointing. Its hidden ability is really cool, pretty much being a fur coat but with special attacks, but still I don't see it helping Frostmoth at all. Moving on to Stone Joiner. I like Stone Joiner. I think it's adorable. And then the Eiscue. The penguin. The Ice Penguin. At first, I think I had Eiscue, and I definitely do not like this. But Eiscue has potential. I'm gonna put it in meh. If I use it, it might go higher. Because I'm putting it in meh because I know its potential. Like this, even this Pokemon has potential to be pretty good competitively. Because its ability, Ice Face, is really good actually. It can take any physical hit for free. So, it's pretty much like Mimikyu's Disguise, just with physical hits. And then, but also, it gets Belly Drum. So, it can easily set up a Belly Drum on a physical attacker. And also, once it changes to its no ice form, it gets 130 speed. So it can be a max attack Eiscue with 130 base speed. And that's crazy. Also, if it Dynamaxes, it's max Hailstorm, makes it hail, and then it regains its Ice Face in the hail, so it can take another free physical attack. The biggest downside, though, is it will lose its 130 speed, but still, like, this Pokemon has potential. This Pokemon has potential, which is crazy. This stupid normal Psychic Cat, like, it's so boring. It's like, it's the most boring Pokemon in Sword and Shield. Like, it just looks like Audino and Meowstic had an orgy, and that's what came with it. Like, and I just hate how freaking round it is. Like, I don't know if any of you guys seen this, but have you ever, like, looked up a Pokemon, like a Lopunny, online and looked at the Google images? I don't know if you've ever seen. You can also see this in a lot of, like, Rule 34 stuff when you're looking at an attractive animated female character, and then the character is extremely fat. Like, that's what, like, it's disgusting. Like, it's insanely obese, has rolls everywhere. Like, I think the female is also pregnant. It's like that's what this Pokemon reminds me of. I'm probably God, what's the word? I'm probably stretching the truth a little bit. It doesn't look exactly like that, but that's what it reminds me of. So I hate it. And it's just so damn boring. It does have Psychic Terrain, but even that isn't gonna make, like, this Pokemon insane. Like, I still see this Pokemon, like, being PU still, tier-wise. Morpeko. Morpeko, I'm gonna put in meh. Morpeko, I guess, actually has potential too, though, to be decent. I mean, its signature move, Aura Wheel, is really good, actually. It's a really good signature move, because it's 110 base power, and it also gives Morpeko +1 speed. That's a really good move. So, Morpeko has potential. Like, in lower tiers, obviously. But, they're surprisingly really good signature moves, so it makes it good. Cuffant, I like Cuffant. Cuffant is adorable. Caparaja, though. Whoop. Caparaja, I love Caparaja. It hits. It got Sheer Force, which is one of my favorite abilities of all time, and a huge attack stat, so it just hits so damn hard. Steel is a solid typing. Probably wish it had a dual typing, so it had another move to benefit from Stab Sheer Force, but it still has a lot of moves that benefit from Sheer Force. It's a great Trick Room Mon, because the speed is really low. It can take hits, because it does have a high HP stat, like the Steel, with the Steel typing, has tons of resistances. It can take lots of hits, depending on what hits you're taking. And Caparaja, really solid. I see Caparaja being really decent. Its Gigantamax form, I'm actually gonna put down a tier into I like it a lot, because I think I don't like it that much, but it's still Kapuraja. I don't like what they did with with all of its legs, making them like T-Rex and very tiny. Like Kapuraja's Gigantamax form is definitely probably one of the weirder Gigantamax forms, but its move is actually pretty good. I don't know what it does. Like, actually, it sets up hazards, but I don't know what hazard it sets up. Does it set up Stealth Rocks, or does it set up a new hazard entirely? Because it's a steel move, so I'm not sure if it just sets up Stealth Rocks, or it sets up like a steel spikes. I don't know though, but it's pretty good, so I like it. I don't like the design, but I like it. Moving on to the fossils. Dracozolt. Dracozolt, I have this Pokemon. I love this Pokemon. I did not know how hard this Pokemon could hit. At first, I just put this Pokemon and I like it. First off, design-wise, it's definitely my favorite fossil. It definitely looks the coolest by far out of all the fossils. Electric Dragon, great typing. We definitely need more Electric Dragons, since the only one I can think of right now is Zekrom. I'm pretty sure that is the only one. Unless I am stupid and unattractive. I mean, at least I'm the first one, the stupid one, yes, that's true. Moving on to Dracozolt, though. First off, Dracovolt's signature move, Bolt Beak, insane. A fantastic move. 85 base power for a physical electric type, that's pretty good. But doubling the power, going to 170, not only counting stab, not only counting the hustle boost that it does get, because it has a hustle ability, it gets insanely huge powered, and it only has base 100 attack. With a hustle boost, with the power of Bolt Beak, with the power of stab, it hits so goddamn hard, and I freaking love it. This is one of the only Pokemon I used competitively so far, and I just freaking love it. Like, it can easily sweep teams on its own if Pokemon aren't prepared about it. But worst part about it is its low 75 base speed. But it easily outspeeds Stall. So, like, God, I freaking am enjoying using this Pokemon so much. I love it. The other fossils I definitely don't like as much. Like this one, this is my least favorite one, the Ice Dragon. It just looks stupid, and it has no potential being as hard hitting as any of the other, as Dracozolt or the other Dracovish, which I will talk about shortly. But yeah, this Pokemon just gets like Volt Absorb, Slush Rush. I don't know the other one, but it doesn't get any boosted power. It does have a signature move, Bolt Beak, but it's nowhere near as strong as Dracozolt. So this Pokemon is not going to be that good. And Electric Ice is a great offensive typing, but this Pokemon doesn't have the stats for it. It doesn't have no setup for it, so it's not going to be that good, unfortunately. Dracovish. I think Dracovish might even hit. I'm going to put Dracovish and I like it, because I just don't like how it looks. It's definitely my least... it's either my second least favorite or my least favorite fossil design-wise. But this Pokemon, once it might even hit harder than Dracozolt. I'm not sure. It has less attack than Dracozolt. It has 90 when Dracozolt has 100. But Dracovish gets Strong Jaw, and its signature move, Vicious Rend, is water. It's a water move. But it's the same as Bolt Beak. It's like 85 base power, and then it doubles if it attacks first. And it's a bite move too. It counts as a bite move, so it does get boosted by Strong Jaw, which of course I said Dracovish does get. So it hits insanely hard. Like, you can easily sweep teams with Dracovish as well. I just like Dracozolt better because design-wise, I like it a lot better. And then moving on to, what is this guy? Arctovish. Arctovish is also going in meh because I like design-wise, I think it's okay, but it doesn't have any potential really being good competitively because it has no like boosted power abilities like a Strong Jaw or Hustle. It has no offensive power whatsoever, so I don't see it being good at all. Duraludon. Moving up here. I like Duraludon a lot. Super solid design. I don't think it's I think it's going to be good mostly because of a Steel Dragon typing. I don't think it's too insane. Like, it has a decent special attack stat at 125, so it can easily run choice specs and hit pretty hard. I don't think it really has any setup, though, but still, it looks solid, and it will be solid, especially with that typing. Steel Dragon, great, fantastic typing. I really like its Gigantamax form, too. Put this Gigantamax form, and I like it a lot. Then we got Dreepy, the Dreepy line. I'm just going to move them all the way up here right now and then scroll up so I can show you guys. Dreepy, I like Dreepy a lot. Dragcloak, I like Dragcloak a lot. But Dragapult, I freaking love Dragapult. I love this pseudo-legendary. It looks so damn awesome. Its stats are insane. It is so goddamn fast. It can hit. It's a good mixed attacker. Mixed attacker potential. It can be physical, it can be special, it can be both. Just my biggest gripe about Dragapult is its Ghost Stab sucks on the physical side, which is a lot, which is a common problem between most Ghost-type physical attackers, because the options for a Ghost physical attack are just garbage. Dragapult's best option is Phantom Force, but that's a 2-turn attack. A lot of other, best move, not kind of those two, is Shadow Claw, which is only base 70, and Dragapult can't even learn that. I think if Dragapult did learn it, I think people would be running Shadow Claw, but still, like, I wish Dragapult had a better Dragon-type attack. And Dragon Darts is cool, I wish it just had a signature attack for Ghost types. But besides that, like, Dragapult is just freaking awesome. Moving on to the legendaries. I really don't care about the legendaries that much. I'm just gonna put all of them in meh. Well, I'll put Zacian in meh. I'll just put him in I don't like it. The full armor forms I'll put in I like it. And Eternatus, the hand one, I'll just put in meh. Because it's just a stupid raid boss battle that you will probably never use. And then Eternatus, I like it. Well, it looks alright. And then the last things we got here are Gigantamax forms. Right now, I'm just going to put Gigantamax Pikachu. Definitely don't like it because it's not good. It's not going to be good. Gigantamax Meowth, it's not going to be good. I don't care. Like, no, I will never use it. It's not good. Gigantamax Eevee, I don't care about it. It's never going to be good. These are the only Gigantamax forms that you should care about. Gigantamax Charizard, love it. Looks awesome, looks great. Its G-Max move is pretty cool. I'm not sure if G-Max Charizard is gonna be better than regular Dynamax Charizard, because like this move, its G-Max move is cool with a Fire Spin, but a regular G-Max move for Fire gives Sun, which can boost up Charizard's Fire Stab even more, and you could run Solar Power Charizard and get boosted with that too. So I think just a regular Dynamax Charizard with Solar Power is better. I don't even think Solar Power Charizard is out, actually. It might be, but I'm not sure. But anyways, it's design-wise still looks awesome. Butterfree. I like it. It looks cool. I don't see it being too insane because it's still just a Butterfree, but it looks cool. Machamp, I like it. It looks cool. Gengar, I like Gengar a lot. I'll put in the I like it a lot spot. I think it looks really cool. It looks scary. I definitely don't want to go in Gengar's mouth because I probably won't come back. G-Max Kingler, I like it a lot. I just like that they gave Kingler some attention. I'm not sure if it will be good you would just rather want to use a regular Dynamax Kingler instead of a G-Max Kingler. God, I don't remember what the G-Max move does, and I just looked it up today. But I don't think it's better than just setting up Rain, honestly. But still, I love it, and I love that they give Kingler attention. Then Lapras. Lapras, I like Lapras, sure. I'll put it in, I like it. Its G-Max move is probably like one of the best G-Max moves in the game, though, honestly. Pretty much setting up an Aurora Veil, really awesome. And the G-Max Garbodor, I like it. I don't know why this tier list ended it up on the trash Pokemon, but I actually like G-Max Garbodor's design. I don't know what its G-Max move does, though. I don't know what a lot of these G-Max moves does, because I can't freaking find them in raid battles. But they look cool. Anyways, this is my tier list. Yeah, I finish it, and the best thing about this tier list is I know it won't get a copyright strike. Worst thing about it is I doubt people will watch this one, because I got almost 600 views on that in my other tier list before it got stricken down. I doubt this tier list is gonna get get near 600. I just doubt it. But this is my tier list. I can't pick a favorite Pokemon so far. You know what? I'm gonna move G-Max Charizard down to where I like it a lot. I don't want any G-Max. I'm gonna put G-Max Hatterene too, and I like it a lot. I don't want any G-Maxes in my tier list. But yeah, these are definitely my favorite Pokemon so far in Sword and Shield. And these are the runner-ups, and these are Pokemon I hate. I can easily pick, like, Cramorant and Boltund. These are definitely my two least favorite Pokemon in Sword and Shield by far. I hate them both. Honestly, the Penguin was in this list before I knew what it could do. And since the Ice Penguin has potential, it's higher up, but these Pokemon, I don't see potential in them at all, and I hate their designs, so I hate them. Don't like them. And then the Indeedee, like, just the most boring Pokemon in this generation by far. Anyways, but that's my tier list. I'll leave a link in the description for this tier list. I altered it, I edited it, I added another row and I changed the names so it won't be exactly the same, but it'll have all of the Pokemon listed here. It's really hard to find a Sword and Shield tier list on here that actually has all the Pokemon. But, anyways, if you like what you see and you want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, share it to a friend, and I'll see you in the next episode. I'm Sly Guy. This is bye-bye.